On the big screen, the Joker is a character that has led some of his performers to massive stardom and others to instant ruin. There are 3 actors in the role in 3 cinematic continuities: Joaquin Phoenix, Barry Keoghan and Jared Leto. Sadly, the worst of the 3, and the worst supervillain performance of modern times, remains the DCEU's official clown prince. The major cinematic universes have had very good instincts and luck over the years so far. There aren't many comic book movie showings that immediately raise alarm bells and calls for a remake. When they show up, the whole world seems to come together to condemn them. Jared Leto's Joker is a perfect example. Before David Ayer's ill-fated Suicide Squad movie even came out, comic book fans and anyone paying attention were proclaiming Jared Leto's Joker the worst adaptation of the character. They were right, and it's only gotten worse since then. Her appearance, her voice, her attire, her personality, and his slow, booming laughter were all instantly mocking. The stupid big damage tattoo on his forehead was like a billboard that Leto took out to promote his horrible performance. However, the costume was just the easiest part of her performance to poke fun at. Leto made one of the most forceful and compelling villains to ever grace the comic book page feel like a minor antagonist in a low-budget PS3 game. He reprised his role in Zack Snyder's Justice League, perhaps as a deliberate troll against DC fans who despise Snyder's reign over the franchise. He has not been seen since, and ideally we will never see him again. Presumably Ayer and Warner Bros. Ryan Gosling for the role of Joker in Suicide Squad before Leto entered the scene. Many of Leto's Joker problems transcend the actor. While Suicide Squad would still have been a disaster without Jared Leto in one of the leads, there were salvageable aspects of the film. Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn was introduced as part of the team and given an underrated solo project before starring again in the sequel. Leto's Joker has definitely not been brought back, despite his character being a part of Harley's story. His role in the franchise was a failed experiment. It wouldn't have been commented on in the past if Snyder hadn't dragged it in again. Not only was Leto terrible as the Joker, but he was also reportedly terrible on set. Everyone has heard the stories, they might be exaggerated, but his methodical gimmicks as an actor made him widely despised by viewers. Even leaving aside the worst-case scenario of his behavior on set, Leto has been accused of much more serious transgressions. There is too much to delve into when it comes to the long history of Jared Leto's sexual assault allegations. Suffice to say, several fans of Leto's music career have come out to accuse him of heinous sex crimes. People in the industry have commented sideways on the matter. James Gunn himself has repeatedly commented on Leto's history of inappropriate relationships with underage women. Leto's casting goes far beyond problems on screen or on set. If any of the many consistent allegations surrounding the actor are true, then the movie roles he's playing are the least of our worries, but he still shouldn't be made public. James Gunn didn't include Leto in his standalone Suicide Squad sequel. The Joker was supposed to appear in the sequel before Gunn joined the project, but his name was never mentioned in Gunn's script. Gunn once said on Twitter that he never considered using Joker because he didn't think Waller would be of any use to him. Gunn has never spoken publicly about Jared Leto's Joker, but he has spoken publicly about the actor. Now that he's co-president of DC Studios, he has the power to act. If anyone wants to remove the stain from Jared Leto's involvement in one of the biggest franchises in cinematic history, it's James Gunn. There's no reason to keep Jared Leto around. His performance is terrible, his reputation is bad, and the allegations against him are nightmarish. There are no leaks here. If Gunn and the rest of the DCEU crew are interested in using the Joker in future projects, they'll almost have to bring in someone else for the part. There are so many interesting, unique artists out there. So many emerging artists who could be catapulted to fame by a new take on a beloved character. Jared Leto is a detriment to any project he is involved in. We have 3 Jokers on the big screen. Let's take what can also be a disgusting monster off the screen. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and support my channel.